Welcome, everybody. Good morning. My name is Abby Morgan. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Direction Home. We are so proud to be your area agency on aging, and really a place where community members from all over can turn for accurate information about senior services and long-term care. If you're not familiar with Direction Home, a lot of people come to know us through the front door to our services, which is our Aging and Disability Resource Center, where we provide trained staff to answer questions, whether it's how to get meals delivered to your home, how to coordinate transportation to healthcare providers, whatever it may be. We are your answers to aging and long-term care. I am so excited for what we have here today in our demonstration. It's been a long time coming to learn about the robots here in Summit County. I want to thank our partners and our hosts, Copley Healthcare, as well as our partners over at St. Edward's in Fairlawn. And none of this would be possible without partnerships and leadership like Summit County and our Summit County Executive, Eileen Shapiro, who really came forward with support for this when the idea came up. So I would like to welcome Executive Shapiro to make some remarks.
You know, our population here in Ohio is aging. And we have to stay, I call it contemporary, with what's going on with our seniors. And how do we adjust and how do we adapt? Our partnership, our long-standing partnership, I should say, with Direction Home, we have seen many, many innovative ideas. We have had our nursing home task force, who also has done some amazing work, and I think you're going to hear about that in a minute or two. But this is all about making the change that our seniors need, and also bringing a little light, a little happiness into their lives. This robot project, I think, is just really cool. I think it is brings in efficiencies, it reduces some of the stress on the staff, but it also makes the residents here smile when I think her name is Eva, comes into the room. So it's a little brightness in somebody's day. We are so proud to be partners on this. We are also so proud to look forward with Direction Home on what the future will hold and how we can best provide and translate for our seniors and make them live in a way that they want to live for their days to be happy and comfortable. So thank you to Direction Home. Thank you to Jeff Wilhite, Councilman Wilhite, who headed up the Nursing Home Task Force, and I believe he's going to make a few remarks. Thank you, everybody.
Well, this really is an exciting event for us to witness. We, as Eileen said, we put together a nursing home task force, and one of the important things to know about that is that came about as a result of some folks not being taken care of very well. And it speaks to the leadership that Eileen has in this county on so many different areas. But for those of you who were around at the time, we learned about the issue with the nursing home over the course of the weekend. I said then, and I still say, I have never, up to this point in my life, never read a newspaper article that absolutely enraged me, but also brought me to tears because of the way individuals were being treated. That was over the weekend. On Monday, I came in, I talked to my colleagues on council, and I talked to the executive, and one of the most amazing things about the executive and her team is they're ready, willing, and able to solve problems as they exist in the community. And this happened. We did the task force, but Eileen gave us the green light to go forward with it, and did more than that. Her entire team was available at any point in time, no matter what the issue was, so that we could go through and work on what the issues were to get us to a positive situation. And then, many, many years ago, this community was blessed to have what was then called the Area Agency on Aging. It was become Direction Home. I shudder to think what our community would be like if we didn't have Direction Home for our seniors. They do so much every single day that we just don't realize that helps our senior community live a better end of their life, if you will. And there's a lot of things that came out of the Nursing Home Task Force. This was one of them, to help address the issue with the support staff for the nursing facilities that we have in the community, to address those things that STNAs have to do over and over and over every single day. It takes time away from that human contact, that ability to be with those ladies and gentlemen that they serve. And that's really important to know, not only about where this came to be, but also with the folks at Direction Home. They are more interested in the care that happens than they are the numbers and the statistics and the data. While that drives everything, I can honestly tell you, through Gary's leadership over the past several years, as Abby's new leadership coming in with Matt and Sam and Julie and all of the folks at Direction Home, we have a true gift, and we are blessed to have this kind of talent to address issues like this. I'm excited to see Eva. I walked past her coming in. She's serving my favorite cookie in the world, a chocolate chip. So I'm super excited about that. I don't need it, but I'm going to eat it. So anyway, on behalf of all the ladies and gentlemen that served on the task force, certainly my colleagues on County Council, Christine Hyam is here with us today, one of the members of Summit County Council, does a great job for us. And again, one of those people I put in that category of caring people. So that's what it's all about, you guys. This tells not just our community, but it tells anybody looking at our community that Summit County cares about the people who live here. That is critically important. And to all of you who are staff members here from this facility, thank you for what you do every day. I know it gets busy, I know it gets tiresome, but please know you are appreciated, and you are a very, very important part of our senior care in this community. So thank you for letting me be here with you this morning, and I look forward to seeing our friend Eva with the chocolate chip cookies.
Thank you, Jeff. I was sitting around the table at the Nursing Home Task Force meeting where someone from the task force came forward and said, you know, what about robots? And we had been talking about workforce shortages and how can we address, you know, quality of care and that hands-on time and the time that folks have in facilities. And I think it's important to know that during this work with the task force and the leadership that Jeff provided, and really getting to know what was available and what were the resources and what was the need of services in the community for our older adults and people in long-term care, we had wonderful support from nursing facilities in the community who wanted to be innovative, wanted to be at the table and talk about what they could do. And so it's through that and having facilities like Copley Healthcare come forward and say, yes, this is something that we want to do because we needed to do something, we wanted to try something, and this was a great opportunity to get in early and try it out. So with that, I want to welcome Catherine from Copley Health to talk a little bit about the program.
Thank you. You guys are really good at winging it. I'm not. I made sure I had everything written down so I didn't forget it. But my name is Catherine. I'm the administrator here at Copley Health Center. And on behalf of the facility, residents, staff, and visitors, I'd like to thank Executive Shapiro, Councilman Wilhite, Direction Home Akron Canton, Rich Tech Robotics, and their employees that contributed to setting up and helping this robot improve the day-to-day operations in our facility. I'd also like to thank my team for always saying yes to any ideas that improve quality care, patient outcomes, and bring joy to our residents. Over the last 3 years, nursing homes have not been portrayed as the quality of life promoting, fun-loving, people-centered facilities that we've been known for. We've battled a global pandemic, state surveys, employee burnout, and daily changes to rules and regulations. Despite our best efforts, our residents felt the impact of the pandemic with visitation restrictions and feelings of isolation. We've spent years wondering if we would ever get back to a pre-COVID world, and thankfully it feels like we're just about there. When Julie first approached me about the project, I was skeptical. Anyone that works in healthcare has known the battles, the biggest piece being staffing. And when Julie explained the program, I felt like we were finally being heard. Our challenges were understood. I also really wondered how we would be able to incorporate our robot into a routine in a nursing home when sometimes the easiest tasks feel impossible. But I was quickly proven wrong. Even during setup, she was bringing smiles to faces of residents, families, and staff as she traveled down the hallways. And seeing those smiles made it all worth it. Visitors are stunned and impressed when they see her. Everybody wants to know where they can get one, how they can have it at home. I truly did not feel like we were utilizing her as we should until Julie shared the numbers with me. So in 6 months, our robot has completed over 1,760 deliveries. And traveled over 172 miles in our facility. She can run deliveries from the front desk to any resident room in the facility. She can complete deliveries from the kitchen to the kitchen, the laundry room, and the nurses' stations. She can navigate the entire 70,000 square feet of our facility. She takes DoorDash orders, pizza, groceries, and even helps families bring in gifts, clothes, and other items to their loved ones. I refer to her as she or her because the residents have named her Eva in reference to the movie WALL-E. We sometimes refer to her as if she is human, but she by no means replaces our caregivers. She's an enhancement to our daily lives here, and Eva gives employees time back to provide the compassionate care that robots cannot do. Our robot's main location is at the front receptionist desk, and then from there the receptionist can send her off wherever she is needed. And then at the end of the day, she returns to her charging spot so she's ready for the next. She completes tasks throughout the facility. She appropriately uses her turn signals and is polite when asking you to get out of her way. She's always ready to work and can sing happy birthday or Christmas music as she does it. She's filled our home with excitement and is an extra set of hands so our caregivers can give extra time to our residents. We're so thankful that you all feel the excitement that we do, and we look forward to showing you how she gets to work.
So I think we're ready for this show to take it on the road and see the robot and out in the wild. Go ahead.
Every resident room, the kitchen, the dining room, the central lounges, the dish room, laundry room. So I'm going to send these cookies.
I am ready to deliver. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry. We wish, dear customer, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So then you just push the button and she'll return.
I have to go back. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.